Section 2.3 is going to build on what we learned in Section 2.1 and Section 2.2. We're going to use this idea that when we are either reducing or converting, that we need to use that unit analysis, that dimensional analysis, to help us get things to cancel. So we'll be using these unit fractions where we have our conversion factors, and we're going to write those as a fraction in the order that helps our units cancel. So in example 1, if we're trying to go from feet per second into feet per minute, an important word here, this per, that implies division. So whenever you see the word per, you're going to put a fraction bar in between. So if we have feet per second, would look like that fraction. Now we want to get this into feet per minute, which implies that we need to convert seconds to minutes. And here we do have a conversion directly from seconds to minutes because 60 seconds equals 1 minute. Since those are equal, I can put them in a fraction, and I put the 60 seconds above the line because that is going to get the seconds that's currently below the fraction line to cancel. And so that would be what our conversion would look like. So in example 2, we want to convert 2.8 miles into kilometers. And we can use this conversion factor that's here in our table 2.4 to see that 1 mile is equal to 1.609 kilometers. So we just need to do this one conversion to get from miles to kilometers. Start with what you're given, 2.8, and if you want to go ahead and put the zeros, you can. They are important in terms of significant digits, but they will not change the way that we do this calculation. If it's helpful for you to always put these over 1, then go ahead, do that. And now we want miles to cancel. So we put the mile part of that equation in the bottom. 1 mile, and then the 1.609 kilometers up top. When we do that, the mile above and the mile below will cancel. And then to get our answer, we start with the 2.8. Whatever's in that first spot is always what we start with. Whether it's a number or a 1, that's always the first thing that we type in. Now you can ignore any 1s because dividing or multiplying by 1 does not change anything. You just need to worry about the numbers that are not 1. Now if there's a 1 in that first spot, then that's important, but the rest of the 1s, for the rest of the problem, you don't have to use. So I'm going to take this 2.8, and since the 1.609 is above the line, I will multiply. And so my answer is 4.505 kilometers.